Okay, so I picked out a couple here. I'm gonna do this one and this one and that one. I don't want to overload with a whole bunch of creases. It's just too much. When you blush, it's going to pick them up anyway, so you don't really need them super obvious here. And the more paint you put on, the more this crease will look not as dark. Because if it's darker around it, it'll look pale, obviously, and it'll look like you haven't done any creases at all. So every time you model, if you do your crease before you do another modeling layer, that would be smart. And you don't have to bake it then. You can just wait until after the modeling. Whoops. Fuzz. The only thing I'm going to complain about is the opening is so tiny. Look at that. That's going to be a pain, but we'll work around it. It'll be okay. I still love him. I don't really want to push too hard on this brush. I just kind of want to do little whispers of pulling it out, dragging it across. Ooh. See what I did? Try to be patient, slow down. If you get frustrated, take a break. Creases take a while, so. I just finished the Novice series. The only thing I need to do is assemble him, but I am currently waiting on the glue to set for his magnet. So I will be getting that video up soon. And taking pictures of him because he turned out super sweet. I think I missed one. Let me do that one there. Oh, it looks fairly deep. A little bit more there. Now some of these creases I'm going to hit again, and then some of them I'm going to leave like a little lighter, but you should still see them after you've blushed them. So you can always vary the color, the darkness and lightness of the creases if you want some of them to show more than others. Kind of give it the illusion of being deep. So this little booger is gonna have some dry skin. He's gonna try to do vernix. Not quite sure how, but I'll figure it out. Go ahead and drop in the comments if you've done an Arcello kit before, let me know. I've never done one of her kits before, so kind of excited. Her babies are so cute. Most of them are older though, so I don't really do the older ones. They are super cute. Very happy she decided to do a newborn. So much detail. Oh my goodness. I'm going to turn on the light source. Check to see if it'll help me any. Oop, didn't hit it right. Hang on. There's one. Where's the other? I hit the wrong button on that one. There we go. It's there. I just don't know if it'll show up for me. Sometimes it's easier to paint after the sun has gone down. Or early in the morning when the sun isn't in the window. One here. As you can see, he still has a lot of creases on the bottom of his foot, but I don't want to do every single one of them. Okay, so let's do this one for sure, and that one. Now when you wipe, you should be able to go right over that crease and the paint will stick inside the crease. Do that one. That's how I do it. Wipe off the edge there. And if you can go right over the top of it, it will take everything around it and leave the paint on the inside. That's just what we want. Oh, I just got kind of crazy there, didn't I? I was just lathering it on there for a second, huh? I get a different brush to do that because I want to put pressure on it and not little brush. I don't want to ruin it. Now you notice there's some more paint there, but I'm going to pull it across the other side. I don't want to start with a whole bunch of paint in there. A lot of it's going to be pulled out anyway. See that? Less wiping too. Whoops. Okay. See how quickly that went? 2 legs down. That had a bazillion creases. Stir it up. Let me get a drink here. Okay. Oh goodness, sorry. Okay, now with these, I'm going to do the same thing like I did the foot. I'm going to do the deep ones. That one, I'm just going to do a little bit. Let's see. I'm not even going to do the whole thing. I'm just going to do that part that's kind of deep. Sorry about that. My eyesight isn't super great, so I always have to bring stuff closer to me. And yes, I'm going to get my eyes checked again. It's just I haven't had time to make an appointment. Okay, so I'll do this one first. This finger is kind of crooked. So. Now, the point of doing creases isn't to make it look like it's just this line sticking out. It's to make it look deeper. So, I know there's like lots of layers that you put into creases, but don't make them so dark it looks weird. That doesn't make any sense. Don't make it too dark, otherwise it won't look natural. Same with keeping it cleaned out so it doesn't look chalky. And I go back over the deeper ones with blue and primer. I didn't get pounced very good. I'm going to pretend it's dry skin. How's that? Yeah, it's a big blob of primer. I did not get pounced very well. I got most of it off. Okay. Okay, so you can tell they're kind of subtle right now. They'll be darker than that as I go, but I'm not going to make them like stripes. Okay. Alright, as far as his hand goes, he's got a really deep one here, here, and down that way. And he's also got one there on the side of his thumb, but I'm not going to do that one. Drag it back that way. Okay. Put a little bit there. Hopefully, the more you do these creases, the more you'll be able to tell how dark you want them and how to be choosy about which ones you do. Now I'm going to leave this one, but I'll do that one. Let's put just a little bit more paint there. So I did this one, this one, this one, that one, and I left that one because it's not really that, I mean, it is kind of big, but it's going to be blushed nice, and it'll show up with the blush. I'll go ahead and do these two. As you can see, he's quite wrinkly, which is perfect for that just popped out look. That sounds funny. The just popped out look. Paint straight on him. So with this little baby, he's going to be lots of shades of red. So we'll do washes on him. Reds and red purples. Probably some blue. Because blue and red make purple. Or, yeah, blue and red make purple. That'll definitely help. Man, I really got some paint on him. I don't know if I can get it off. We'll just use spit and spit on it. How's that? It's a little better. Alrighty, let's see. We can do his fingers, I think. Pretty wrinkly. Run out of paint there for a second. Okay. Put a little paint there. Alrighty. Missed a spot. There's his hand. Let's do the other one. It's kind of closed. It's not a fist. Missed the hook on the hanging tree. That's funny. Okay. I'm gonna do do this little fella. Join those fingers. Alright, this is a curled down finger, so you have to manipulate the vinyl. Now there's a tiny one like right there, but I'm not gonna do that one. Okay, now when you have this and you want to create false depth, you're going to shade it like you would do the inside of the ear. So I'm going to use this one. So I want it wider. Like those other creases, I like them like thin and kept, so to speak, but to create depth. You see that? I want it wide enough that it's in there. And you would do that with like toes too, if you notice. Like inside there, maybe you can if you want to, but I'm not going to do that right now. I haven't quite decided if I want to do it there, but definitely in his hand. The same thing with this. I'm going to put a little extra. Just because it's so wide, those creases. Okay, same thing here. Now, sometimes I would go ahead and go underneath there like that, but when I blush, I think it's going to be okay, that I wouldn't need to separate it with a crease so much. But here's another example of creating that false depth right here. It's a pretty deep crease anyway, but you can do that with your other kits too. Okay. Woo, we're surviving this kit with all these creases. Holy cow. Okay. Do those. Go ahead and put a little extra in there. Oof. Bend it here and there. Bristle in there, I guess. Get off. Okay. Actually, that's a piece of hair. That's the blonde hair. I was doing eyelashes for Dominic, and when I cut them, I think I don't pay attention to sweep them off, and I'm laying my brush down where the mohair was, so I'm getting some blonde mohair pieces. My dog says, feed me, and it's not even 4 o'clock yet. So, she's gonna be barking. I do apologize. Put this pretty wide. I'm going to leave that one alone. So these right here are definitely going to have blue and purple as well, just because they are super deep. She must have had a lot of fun sculpting this guy. Okay, I'm gonna leave that one alone. Just because there's some pretty big creases underneath it. Whew! You guys excited? I don't even know if this is showing the right angle. Is this showing the right angle? If not, I do apologize. Well, hopefully the next one will be the right direction. Been having nothing but problems with my phone. The camera keeps shutting itself off. So, alrighty. Here we go. Some little eyes. And I noticed these wipe hard. I don't know why it is, but it's hard to get that extra for me anyway. Okay. Get his nose. I've only seen one of these little guys. Guess I wasn't paying attention to the examples when I, like on McPherson's or whatever. I seen him in person at last year's doll show. And I cannot remember the name of the nursery, but she did an amazing job. He's so cute. And that's what got me into wanting seeing hers. And at first I didn't like his neck because, you know, look at it. It's kind of lumpy on this side, but it's because he's got his neck turned. And then the more I looked at him, the cuter he became. So, yeah. He won me over. He's too cute. And I really do think she made it to look like he just popped out of the oven. Let me see here. A dry brush. I'm going to go ahead and define his lips while I'm at it. And kind of just like flick it out. Okay, so that's like part of his lip, I think. But he has some little creasing, like little bumps in his lip too. Well, the first layer looks pretty good. Oh, this part's the deepest, so. I'm going to use this one. It's a good thing I can manipulate the vinyl, huh? He kind of has one right there. I'm not going to get it. And he also has some pretty prominent ones there. But I don't think I want to do those. I think I'm going to put some blue, like blue shading up in there. I think that'll look pretty cool. His ears are pretty deep. Alright, so I want inside that little bump there. And out. All the way to the outer part of the ear. And look, watch this. Wiped it right away. Okay. Go ahead and get that one. And this big one behind his ear. And we're going to use this brush. Oh, what did I do? Why is it all sunk in there? It's not supposed to be all sunk in there. I don't know what happened. Oh well. Put a little bit there too. That's pretty deep. That one's not though. So can you tell a difference? Looks good, huh? Now you can go back over it again once it's dry if you want to put another coat on right away. I'm personally going to start his blue shading, I think, and then I'll bake it. Oh, stop it. Okay, I'm gonna look at the other ear. Looks pretty good, I think. I don't know what that is. Dirt blob? I don't like it, so I'm gonna take it off. Wow, that's deep in there. I have no idea why it's doing that. It's shy. Okay. Trying to get the side of his head that's not done in that crease. Okay, we're not going to do those. I can shade them though with some blue to make them look more realistic. Alright. Yeah, this is a 38-minute video, so that's the end of this one. And when we come back, I'm going to do his little blue. Thanks.